Hey, what's going on, everybody? Movie fan here. Of course, I'm joined by my little girlfriend, Maya. And yes, we got a big edition of upcoming movies slash new releases. We'll cover the upcoming movies first, shall we?
Yeah, we just won, right?
Do what?
Just one. Or no, it two.
There's two. Well, one big one, though. There is one big one in time for the holiday season. Krampus, or Krampus, however you want to pronounce it. It's a story about a family getting together for the holidays, which we all know can be stressful. And
they get into fights.
they squabble, the dad's drinking, they're all arguing, and the little boy just kind of loses his faith in Christmas.
Aaron tears up Santa Claus's letter and flies away. And then
Unfortunately, that unleashes
Krampus.
Comes and kicks some ass. This is directed by Michael Dartery, who did Trick or Treat. Kind of has an undisputed crown of like being like holiday horror, you know, because the last one was all Halloween themed and this is Christmas themed. I'll tell you right now, because this is a story, you know, it was American Dad, they did an episode about it, and it's a legend that goes back for, you know, a long time. I'm glad to finally be seeing something like this, and it looks really good. Like, it has Adam Scott and David Koechner, I think how you pronounce his last name. Dude, they're both fucking hilarious. And the one scene that disgusts me, you know, cracks me up is when they're eating a dinner, and Adam Scott's just like, you know, it tastes great, and then Koechner's just like, well, it tastes a little dry. He's like, well, mine tastes great. He's like, yeah, well, mine tastes dry. There's like this ridiculous kind of like back and forth there, and then Koechner's great. Like, I mean, he's kind of a fixture in the genre right now because he does a lot of horror movies. Like, he did Final Destination 5. I know there's a couple more he did that I'm blanking on right now. But no, the Piranha. He did Piranha 2, and I know he did one other one. This looks really good to me right here. I think it looks really fucking good. What do you think, sweetie? What's your overall?
Oh, I like it. I think it's interesting.
Absolutely. Kind of like the idea that, you know, they're all going to be trapped in their house too. Like, and that's the kind of they kind of bring up too because they, you know, they're like, looks like there's no one on the street, so it kind of makes you wonder, like, you know, if they're just kind of isolated in this like netherworld that's, you know, but it looks good. It looks really good. So highly recommend it. Or, you know, if you guys watch it, let us know what you think. So, you know, I'm definitely curious, you know, what you guys think out there. Now, the other one is a limited release film, Japanese film called The World of, I may be butchering this, but The World of Kayako. Kayako? I'm going to say Kayako. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. And basically what it's about is this guy, he's a former detective who's looking for his daughter. And
it's been like 5, 6
yeah, she's been missing.
days.
And as he's kind of uncovering, you know, what happened to her, he's realizing that she kind of led this secret, dark life. Kind of on the seedy side of things. So what do you think about this movie?
It's okay looking.
The trailer, I mean, it definitely has this grindhouse look to it. I mean, they're definitely going for that kind of, I don't want to say campy, but they're definitely going for like that. They're going for like that clearly, we'll say campy. Going for that campy, like, you know, at least the trailer. I'm not saying the actual movie will be, but the trailer, they're definitely going for like this kind of like 1970s grindhouse look. This movie seems like a kind of movie that I'd have to be in the mood. Until I know more about it. Because I kind of feel like he's searching for his daughter. I have a feeling he's never going to find the daughter. Like, it's going to be more about that journey than the actual where's the daughter. You know what I mean? So, it don't look like it don't look bad. But it also looks like one of those movies that I'd really have to be in the mood to watch. Like, you couldn't just like come over to my house and be like, hey, I got World Kayako. And I'd be like, really? You don't have Krampus? So, I don't know. I don't want to sit there and completely shit on it, because I mean, it may actually be really good, but I'll be honest with you, the trailer just didn't really do it for me. But, I don't know. I feel like this is the kind of movie, though, that if I watch, I'd probably walk away with a big thumbs up, but once again, it's just getting me to watch it is what will be, you know, the main thing, so. Well, these other movies came out, so let us know what you guys think. If you guys are going to see them this weekend, let us know, and yeah. So let's get on to some of the news. We've been on a movie kick lately.
Yeah, Rainierland. Check it out.
Wow, let's get out the website, huh?
Yeah.
So we'll kickstart this thing. We'll start off with Crimson Peak.
Yep.
Okay. This movie, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. I liked it. I'm not gonna give anything away. I will say this is the most, and I don't mean this in a bad way, because I mean it's the way it's shot is very fresh. But this is a story that we all know. Like, you have seen a million movies like this. There is no surprises. There is no twist. There is no shocking moments. The entire movie is something you've seen a trillion times before. We all know the story from the trailer. You know, girl marries this guy, and of course she moves in with him and his sister in this big mansion.
And they're like, only a lot of, she's like, do not go anywhere else, just stay on this level. And
of course, the mansion turns out to be haunted. There's a secret. And the whole time I'm watching it, and don't get me wrong, it was not a boring watch. Like, I enjoyed it, and I'm giving the movie a thumbs up. I like the movie, but there is nothing new. It broke no new ground, and I'm really kind of surprised by all the great reviews it's getting. Like, everybody's just blowing the movie, and I'm just like, it was okay. Like, I liked it, but it's nothing I could probably watch again for a while, anyways. Shot beautifully. I mean, Guillermo del Toro has an eye, you know. It's a very grand, epic feel to it. I mean, it looks beautiful. That said, the story is just basic. It's just there. Acting's great. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna pan it. I like the movie. It's just hard for me to recommend it to anybody because there's not really much you can recommend. I mean, except for the look, and even the look, you know, you can get that with any other Guillermo del Toro movie. So it's like, I don't know. It's kind of a weird middle ground for me here. So, what do you think? What was your review of it?
I liked it. It just took like too long to get to the part, though.
To get to the moving in, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I thought it was paced good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I thought it was. You know, I said everybody does great. I didn't even think it was. Like I said, it didn't seem like it was dull or. And once again, it's just because it's such a familiar story. And even if you know, and I don't know. Like I said, just to me,
basically they're trying to get her money.
It's a movie that you've all seen before. I mean, you just seen a movie like this a million times before. So I mean, I don't know. There was nothing new introduced to it. So I don't know. Once again, visuals were good, and like I said, everything else was good. I mean, it was a good movie, but again, it's just hard for me to recommend it to anybody because it's like you've already seen it, you know. So yeah, that's my all right. Moving on then. My personal favorite, The Green Inferno. Oh my God. Bunch of activists, you know, head down to the Amazon to, you know, stop some bulldozing of this jungle, and because there's an indigenous tribe that lives there. And of course, they end up, you know, crashing their plane, and then the tribe that they've been trying to protect turns on them. And resorts to cannibalism and shit like that. So what'd you think?
It's kind of gross with the eyeballs and...
He's not much of a gore hound. I really loved it. Now, once again, I don't want to seem like a complete poser here. I haven't seen a whole lot of the cannibal movies from the 70s and 80s. I just haven't. I'm meaning to get to it, but I just have not had a chance to. I've seen a couple, and I liked what I saw. This movie I just thought was great. Like, I just loved it. I'll tell you now, the one thing I really loved about it, and I'm not giving anything away, and this is another one, I mean, it's a pretty predictable story, but it's fun to watch. Like, I just had a great time watching it. That's kind of the order of this. I'm not gonna lie, all four of these movies are just very predictable, I thought. But anyways, but Green Inferno, I hated all the protagonists, I guess. Like, I didn't like a single one of them. And it's rare for me to be that way, because typically, like, any movie I watch, you know, any slasher movie, no matter how dumb the college kids are, or the high school kids, or whatever, you're kind of rooting for him. I'm like, yeah, you know, even the asshole jock guy, like, I don't, you know, he's going to get his head split open, and we'll cheer, but at the same time, if he can get away, I'll root for him. I'm wanting him to get out of there. Here, I didn't like a single one of these fuckers, because there is a bunch of tree-hugging fucking liberal pussies. Now, I'm not liberal bashing here. In fact, you know, if I kind of see myself independent, but I'm definitely more on the democratic liberal side of things. But I hate these fuckers, and people like this. The people who pretend like they, you know, care about a cause just, you know, for appearances or whatever. And it is, you know, a bunch of fucking annoying pussies. And the whole time, and this one takes a little bit to get to it too. Like, you're waiting, like, you know, the whole time you're just like, come on, let's get to the good stuff. But it's great because, I mean, it builds up. You're just like, here it comes, and then boom, plane crashes, and then it's on. And from there, I mean, it's a roller coaster ride. It's great. I loved it. Big thumbs up. If you haven't seen this, I definitely recommend Green Inferno. And you know what? I'll say right now, I thought it lives up to the hype. Because, you know, it's been like, you know, 2 years just to get released because of all the production or not production trouble, but the I guess you can say post production troubles, the distribution problems they had. So I was a little worried, like, will this even live up to the hype? Like, we waited 2 years and here it is. Wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. No, it was great. Loved it. Fucking loved it. Let's go on now to Paranormal Activity, The Ghost Dimension. This is technically part 6 because they're kind of like act like the marked ones didn't happen, but that was the 5th movie, so this is definitely part 6. And basically the storyline follows. It is present day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, present day. How they're filming everything. It's a guy who and his wife and their kid that live in the house, and then the brother stays with them, and they're filming everything. And then basically they watch these old tapes they find, these old VHSs, and of course it's the Katie, I forget her sister's name, the tapes from the previous Paranormal Activities. And of course they're in the tapes. You saw the trailer where the girl, the daughter sneezes, and then the kids on the tapes say "bless you," and there's that interaction there. And of course, this unleashes Toby, the ghost. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm a huge paranormal. I'm a big Paranormal Activity fan, like the series, the ones I've seen. I've seen 1, 3, and 4. Have not seen part 2, and I have not seen the marked ones. And once again, not because anything against them, I just hadn't got around to it. But I like them; they're good. But this one just really kind of. Like, this is the movie. Like, you always hear people, they'll sit there and be like, Friday 13th part, whatever. They're all the same. They're the same movie. This was the same fucking movie. Like, it was almost boring to watch because it was just
like... It's retarded how they never turned the lights on.
Yeah, I mean, it is one, at this point, you're like, why are they filming? Like, and that's one of my complaints, like, I don't know, up to part, I haven't seen part 2, but 1 and 3, it seems sort of okay that they're filming everything. Whatever, I'll go with it. Now, even though I like part 4, I was just like, quit fucking filming. Like, this should have been, if this would have been traditionally shot, like, drop the entire found footage conceit and just go for a traditional film, I think it would have been a lot better. But it's just like, I don't know, the found footage, I think, really, really hurt it. And then there's the ridiculous story.
Like, the tree was on, and then the lights, they won't turn the lights on. It's, like, retarded.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of that. And not just that, but, they have night vision on this camera. They prove they have night vision in one scene. And then they never turn it back on. Like, when the lights do go out, they got like a flashlight. Someone has a flashlight in their phone. I'm like, really? Didn't you not just have that fucking night vision like 3 scenes ago? Are you fucking kidding me? Just a lot of shit like that. Now, granted, I will say this, because we were watching on Rainier Land. The copy we saw was very dark. So I could barely see ghosts when they were doing shit. Like, when they would pop up, like the jump scares. It had no effect because you couldn't quite see what the fuck it was. And even in the clear shots, it was just like, instead of it being like a good ghost, it looked like remember the movie Ghost? I can't believe I'm even bringing this up. Like how the fucking ghost things come out, like they're like fucking shadowy, whatever. That's what this thing was. Like Toby was just that. And it just, I don't know, I'm like, really? This is what Toby is? Like he's just fucking like, I don't know. Bad CGI, that's what it was. And there was a lot, I don't know, it was just, a lot of it was just kind of like, yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. I was not overly impressed with it. I mean, it has a couple good scenes, I guess, but overall, I don't know. Wasn't feeling it. What about you? So, what's your...
okay. I just didn't like how they didn't turn the lights on.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it definitely, they were trapped in the found footage thing. That's what killed it, I think. But
yeah. And
finally, M. Night Shyamalan has come back with The Visit.
Didn't we already do this one?
No. I went out the order. It's not the order that's written on there.
Oh, I must have done on my channel.
You have a channel? Okay, anyways, on The Visit, basically what happens is, this, mother has not seen her parents in like, I don't know, 20 years, something like that. It's a long time. And anyway, they got in touch with her, and, of course, she's gone on this cruise with her boyfriend, and she's going to send the kids, for a visit. No spoilers. No spoilers. Now, I'll be honest with you, and I was pumped for this anyways, because even though I have not seen the last 2 M. Night movies, The Last Airbender and After Earth, I'm a huge M. Night fan. Like, even when he got shit on for, like, The Happening and Lady in the Water and The Village, I liked all 3 movies. I thought they was all really good. The Village I thought was great. Probably my favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie. So I was, when I heard really good things about this, I mean, everybody's like, he's back. He's back in solid form. It's like, yes. I won't rank this really high as far as M. Night movies go, but it was good. It was very good. Once again, it was found footage, and I just thought a lot of the found footage was just ridiculous. There's one scene in particular, and I'm not trying to give too much away, but there's a scene where the grandmother's behind the daughter, or the granddaughter, and she had the camera, and she keeps going back, and I even remember saying, like, why she did it? But she kept, like, she had the camera, and then she'd go back with it, and then, she'd be there, and then she'd go back this way with it. She's scared, like, oh, God. And then she'd turn back around and look again, and then she'd be closer, and you're just like, why? I mean, I get from a directing standpoint, it's a creepy shot. But, like, it made no sense logically why this girl who's being terrified right now is going back and forth with the camera. So, I don't know, that was just kind of like, it was just little things like that. Once again, if this would have been a traditional film, probably would have been a lot better. But the found footage, I felt like really hurt this one. And I'm a fan of found footage, but it seems like lately they've been kind of downhill. Aside from that, though, I thought I had a really good story. The twist, I didn't really feel like it was much of a twist. And I think people may go into it, because once again, it's hard not to when you watch an M. Night movie, even though some of them don't have twists. But a lot of times you're just like, where's the twist? I'm looking for the twist. And here, I wasn't really looking for it, but you can see it coming a mile away. Like, whenever, you can just already tell. And that's one thing I just knew right off the bat. I was like, yeah, that's probably what it's going to be. And it was. But that doesn't hurt it. Like I said, it's still a solid watch, and I am glad that M. Night finally, is back, pseudo back, I guess. So, but yeah, that's all. There's one scene, where they're under the house, and they're playing, the brother and sister are playing, hide and seek. Creepy as fuck. Like, literally, it was one of those scenes, and there was really no jump scares, no sound effects. I mean, it's found footage, so there's really no scoring like that. It came off creepy to me. Like, I was like, fuck. Like, I would literally probably shit my pants. I ain't gonna lie. So, however, like I said, performances are hit or miss. The little brother I thought was a little annoying at times. Like, he does this whole he raps a lot. Like, he must be a rapper, and it was just kind of like, really, this is what we're doing. But yeah, overall, I said it was a solid watch and wasn't boring at all. So, what do you think, sweetie?
I liked it. It's a good twist ending.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right.
Check it out.
Check it out. So there you guys go. That's our upcoming movies and the new releases we watched. So, all right. Anything else to add? Getting tired there, sweetie? You all tuckered out? You worked all day though, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
All righty. So, I'm the movie fan, man.